Well, good evening again, and welcome to Macy's Herald Square and the unveiling of our animated Christmas windows.
Hi, Mr. Santa. Mr. Santa Lane, Christmas Day.
My name is Paul Olszewski. I'm Director of Windows for Macy's Herald Square, and we are here at Macy's Herald Square for the window unveiling tonight.
Yeah, it's just like the view from Santa's sleigh.
Virginia, your little friends are wrong.
These windows, they're based on the Christmas special, Yes, Virginia, which airs on CBS.
I cannot believe. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Yes.
To tell this story, I wanted to take a theatrical point of view this year. So I hired PRG Scenic Technologies, who does a lot of Broadway theater and theater across the country, to work with me. We wanted to create this whole storybook feel, so almost everything you see in these windows is made entirely of paper. Sculpted, laser cut, hand cut, and all glued together. So it's really a combination of technology and artistry. We find Virginia with her little friend Ollie, and they're questioning Santa Claus. The back wall will open where you see her parents talking about how ridiculous it is that the newspaper says there could be underground trains in New York City. But they say if you see it in the sun, it must be true. So that kind of is a theme that happens throughout the whole story of Yes, Virginia. And then the whole thing closes right back up again. So to get these windows in, we built them over at PRG Scenic Technologies as self-enclosed windows. We had a crew of 16 people with suction cups come remove the glass. They had to remove it, put it to the side while we forklifted the windows in. Each window weighs about a ton. We used 6 tons of steel altogether. Forklifted it in, did all the lighting and adjustments, and then we had to put the glass right back on and move on to the next window. It was pretty dramatic because if I lost a big sheet of glass like this, I'd be in big trouble. It takes about 2 weeks to replace. In our second window, the buildings, again, all constructed of paper. They have LCD screens behind them, so you can see people decorating their trees in the windows of the buildings and celebrating. It's not just animation. We actually created paper characters and videoed the paper characters, so to keep with that paper theme. This window, which is the New York Public Library, giant books fall, and they have LCD screens in them, and as the kids talk about the different names for Santa Claus, those pictures show up on the book. In our last window, Virginia gets her letter answered by the editor of the New York Sun. And he reads that, yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. The classic editorial that we all know. And it just gives you a nice, warm feeling.
Virginia, your little friends are wrong. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus.
Every year here at Macy's, we try to push the limits of technology and try something new. And this year, I think we've really incorporated a great feel using technology, but going back to that kind of old school feel of artistry and paper. I can tell by people's reactions already when they're looking at them. They're just wowed by the whole paper and technology and the story itself.